Hi, this is Chris Reynolds from the Los Angeles Times. North of San Francisco and north of Mendocino County, as you head up towards the Oregon border, you come into California's Redwood country. You go into this amazing forest landscape where at your feet you've got ferns and trillium, and then towering above all that, you've got the coastal redwoods, which are the tallest living things on Earth. And some of them get to be more than 370 feet high. The experts will never tell you exactly where the very tallest one is, but it hardly matters. To walk around the toenails of these giants and look up is just an astonishing thing. One of the things that the experts told me about the redwood forest that I hadn't known is that these trees, for all their height, often don't sink their roots any lower than about a dozen feet below the ground. It seems amazing to think that a tree can stand 250 feet above ground and be so shallow rooted, but that's the way these things work. Toward the south end of the redwood belt, you've got the little town of Leggett, which doesn't have a lot to it, but it does have the chandelier drive-through tree, which is more than 300 feet tall and is indeed big enough to drive most cars through. It's been a family business since the 1930s, and it's fascinating to think of a drive-through tree as a sort of legacy family affair. There are two other drive-through trees up in this area, but that's the first one you get to as you're driving north, and it may be the most beautiful too. You'll see plenty of forest and plenty of redwoods, even if you stay right on the 101 as you're heading north through Humboldt County and beyond. But there are two spots where I would say it really makes good sense to get off the 101. One of those is the Avenue of the Giants, which is a 31-mile stretch of road that used to be the main highway. Then a little bit farther north is the Newton B. Drury Scenic Parkway. And from that parkway, you have easy access to some really great trails, some of which make you feel like you're a million miles from anywhere. Once you see a tree over 300 feet, you're really seeing something. And it's just a real revelation to walk in a grove full of these things and think that many of them are more than 2,000 years old. From Redwood Country in Northern California, this is Chris Reynolds from the Los Angeles Times with a postcard from the West.